Hey folks, it's Vic Noble here with your weekly trade example for the week ending June the 22nd, 2012. And I'm currently long. This is the Euro US dollar 15-minute chart using our pattern number 5 that we have in our recurring Forex patterns course. And I bought it right down here at 125.33, and it's just going against me here a little bit right now. And so we're just going to manage this. I'm not expecting a lot this time of the day. We're coming into the London close, so maybe we'll get a bounce back up in here. But and by the way, if you know the London close trade course, this is not a qualified London close trade. I'm just saying that we could probably expect a bit of a bounce here at the London close. And haven't got a lot of risk in this trade, and I'm going to get the risk out quickly as it moves in our favor. And then try and get up. I'm just going to try to get up into this area here. You see this where there used to be resistance and support for a little profit in here. And along the way, I might even take some of the position off and get something out of the trade, just because it's been a very choppy day. As you can see here, this is a 15-minute chart, not a lot of movement, and get something out of the trade. Might even just be 10 pips, move my stop to break even and that. And I'll show you the trade here. There we go. Here we are. We're in the trade here, and right now I got 14 pips of risk in this trade, but I'm going to get that reduced pretty quickly here, and I'm going to try to get up to 125.52. So that would be a little bit better than 2 to 1 actually. Yeah, so we'll see what happens here. Back in just in a minute here. Okay, folks, well, this trade is taking its time, as you would expect this time of the day, and so it started to come up a little bit. What I've done is I've reduced my risk now right down to just 5 pips of risk in this trade. So like if it starts to get down, take out, get going down here, I'm just going to get out of it because like I say, time of the day and all that kind of stuff. Preserve capital. I mean, this is not. I'm just doing this more as a demo to show you one of the patterns it sets up, and they can happen at any time. So what I've done is, let me bring this back up here. Yeah, like so I'm in at 33. My stop now is at 28, 125.28. So I got 5 pips of risk. That's it. And I'm still going to try to get, what would that be? 19 pips of profit if it goes up there. Let's see what happens. Okay, folks, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a little bit of profit here right now. I want to do this in real time, so I delayed it. But I'm going to take, let's just take, 20K of our position off here right there. Boom, just like that. So we took a little profit because, like I say, we're at that time of the day that things are really not really doing a heck of a lot. We have a limit order in at 52, so that would take us up to 19 pips. And this is, by the way, a kind of an individual thing. Like, it's not like somebody else might say, look, I don't want to take a quick profit like that. I want to leave it right to the full. I'd rather just put a break-even stop, which, by the way, 125.28. We'll now put that, bring this over to here. We'll put the stop now at 125.33. So we can't lose on the trade, right? And we'll just leave it in here and see if we can get our profit on it. And this is, like I say, this is just what we call our pattern number 5 in our recurring Forex patterns course. And like these things set up all the time. There was actually some other ones earlier today as well. Like I'll show you. And it was kind of talk about a flat choppy day coming into the day. This is Friday, right? The 22nd of June. Like on the CAD, we had the same thing, the US Canadian dollar pair. Let me just show you that one there. On this one here, it was the same sort of thing. Like, see how we came up to this. Look at this level here. I mean, that's a really good resistance level. So that's when we start to look for these kinds of patterns. They're a counter trend one. Because we have trending patterns and counter trend and all that kind of stuff. This was a really nice sell right up here, just over 102.92, I think it was. And really nice move down again. Same pattern number 5. And so there, it's just nice to have a strategy in mind when you're trading. I mean, well, not nice. You need to. You got to have some way of looking at, having a setup that you recognize and that you want to trade. So anyway, and you don't need a lot. You just need one. And that's what we kind of really advise in that course. I just pick one strategy and get real good at it and do it over and over and over again, and learn how to do it properly, because there's little nuances to it that you'll learn along the way, but they're pretty effective, and that usually good for some pips. So like in this trade here, we're past the close of London now, and I'm just not expecting, and it's Friday as well, I'm just not expecting a lot of stuff to happen. That's why I don't mind at least peeling off something out of this trade and getting a bit of a profit on it. And that way, I'm going to leave this trade a winner, even if it's small. I'd rather do that than sit in there with a bunch of risk in it now. There's just no point in doing that, because capital preservation is everything, right? let's just stand by and see if I can get some more out of this and see what happens. Okay, folks, I got to wrap this up because I have to go out. So nothing's happening here, just sitting here. And what I'm going to do here, you know, like it may still make it up here for sure. It's just obviously not doing much of anything here. I've got a break-even stop in. You know, you can leave your profit target rate here at 52. You could put it at 50. 50 is a good number on the euro. And whatever you like, you don't have to get cutesy about the last couple of pips in these things. So, you know, I'll just maybe move it to 50 here. Actually, make it 49. Quite often they'll just miss it by a pip. And I don't really care. This time of the day, here's the thing about this trade. So I got a limit at 49. I didn't cherry pick this to show you some great trade. You know, this, when you get into a trade, you never know what's going to happen, right? So what I do is I just wanted to show you a trade. This one happened quite late in the day, actually. But it happened at support, and it happened with our pattern number 5. It's set up, and that's one of the nice things about the RP course, is that like it's kind of made so that it doesn't matter what time of the day you have available to trade. These patterns set up all the time, and if you manage them right, you can usually, I mean, most times you can take some pips out of them. And so, you know, I'll try to get some more recordings done here, and then hopefully we'll get some bigger moves. But when you get into these moves, I didn't know what was going to happen here. We could have got stopped out. We could have had a nice move up here. Which I wouldn't have expected this time of the day anyway, which is a lesson in itself. But with the risk environment the way it is today, I just felt that this would be a good chance for this to get some kind of a rally, and we still may get our limit up here. You guys can check that later. But anyway, I just hope that gives you a little bit of insight on what we look for, and everything, remember, support, you know, happens around levels of expected support or resistance, you know, which this level in here was one that was, you know, resistance and support. And if you keep an eye on these things, you know, they really do make a difference in your trading. So and then you marry them up with a pattern, you got yourself a nice little method of approaching things every day. Okay, so anyway, that's real time, and we'll see what happens. Coming back off here again, now could hit the stop, break even, who knows, but we made a few pips anyway. 11 pips, 11.1 pips actually on that first position. So there you go. You guys have a great weekend, a great week ahead, and we'll be back at the end of next week with another weekly trade example for you. Thanks so much.